Chris, you have vastly more skill than you're getting access to.
Check.
And I'm going to help you get access to it. Okay? And then your self-image is literally what provides the access to your skill. Okay? Guys, think about high school. When you're talking to the hottest chick in high school, in school with the spray-painted Jordache jeans and the white Reeboks, you guys remember that? Okay? You can't speak a complete sentence because she's so far out of your league. You guys remember this, right? Right? Okay? Right. The one at my high school handed me a note, and I was like, I think you got the wrong guy. Turns out she didn't. But that's my point. You only get access to your skill in accordance with your confidence. Okay? And you know this is true in your careers. Somebody's in millwork. We got a cop. You know if you're afraid of a guy, he's going to kick your ass, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay. So that's, if you're afraid of a stage, it's going to kick your ass. Okay? And we're going to talk more about this later, but raise your hand if you have a subconscious stage plan.
Makes sense, yeah.
Right? Do you have a subconscious stage plan?
I guess.
Yes or no?
No.
Okay, so you need to be able to close your eyes and see everything you are going to do. Okay? When you drive to your grocery store, how well do you drive? You drive really well because you know how to get to the grocery store. But if there's a detour or you have to use GPS, you don't drive as well, do you? Okay, learn the route. You're learning the route, so all you have to do is drive. Okay? I need you to get to 20 reps. And by the way, my least favorite complaint in USPSA is we don't have enough walkthrough time. And everybody that I see that makes that complaint wastes the walkthrough time. And then they waste the time preparing to shoot. They're not visualizing the stage, right? You guys get a free walkthrough every time you paste a target. Right? It's another free walkthrough, but we're not taking advantage of it most of the time. Okay, so number one, we got to get to a subconscious stage plan. Oops. We got to get a subconscious stage plan. Look at that, it's going so good. With positive imprints. Okay, positive imprints means this is what I'm going to do, and I know that I can do it. Is everybody there? Is that where we're at? Okay, good. Now, the only thing we need now is a singular focus. And here's what the singular focus does, Larry. Where's Larry? Larry, okay. The singular focus puts this guy in timeout for about 15 seconds, 16 seconds, whatever it is, okay? You don't need this guy anymore. This guy is super valuable when you're analyzing the stage. When you're doing Kita stuff, this guy is super valuable, okay? But when the timer goes off, he's your worst enemy. Unless you give him a job to do. So what you got to do is give your conscious mind a job to do. Okay? Chris, if you could change one thing about your run, what would it be?
Execution.
Sight or trigger?
Trigger.
Okay, so you're smart enough to know the dot needs to be in the middle of the target, right?
Yep.
So can you mentally rehearse a good trigger pull?
Yes, sir.
You are also nervous.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that's awesome. If shooting in front of us makes you nervous, I think that's great. Because the only thing nervousness can do is amplify what you are thinking and feeling. Okay? When they found that gun in my bag at the airport, I was scared to death. This was just yesterday. But I was thinking, I have to get on this plane. I wasn't worried about going to jail. I said, you can put me in jail on Tuesday. Well, not this Tuesday, but a different Tuesday. I have to get on this plane. And so the pressure set, I was like, okay, this might be the wrong question, but is there any chance I'm getting on that plane? And the guy goes, well, there's a small chance, so how do we do that? And I executed that plan. It's the only chance I had.
If I could add one thing, your body does not know the difference between anxiety and excitement. So if you tell yourself out loud, I'm excited, you can actually convince your body that it's excitement and not anxiety.
Yeah. It was so fucking weird. I haven't done a 1,000-yard dash in decades, and here I am. Holy shit, I can do this. I can get on this plane and not miss this class. I can literally do this. And so the pressure of being in that situation made me run faster than I have in forever. Okay? It's a really, really important point that we'll talk about later. So I recommend for most people, if you are smart enough to see what you need to see, you can think about trigger. Most people need to govern the vision more than the trigger. And that's something we'll go around the room, okay? Let's just start here. Who was happy with their run?